Hi, I'm Floyd Bonner. Since electing me as sheriff of Shelby County, we have increased our number of deputies in our multi-agency gang unit. In addition, we've kept our commitment to protecting our school kids by staffing several Memphis and Shelby County schools with school resource officers, all the while effectively managing our annual budget. We have also worked with our criminal justice partners to establish strategies to reduce our jail population responsibly. In my first term, we prioritized connecting the sheriff's office with the community in a new way. That's why I've created a citizens hiring committee which gives everyday citizens like you an opportunity to help select our next generation of deputy sheriffs. We're just getting started, and I would really appreciate your vote so we can continue to work hard to make all of Memphis and Shelby County a safe place to live, work, and play.
Election Day, May 3rd. Paid for by friends of Floyd Bonner. Shirley Jackson, Treasurer.
Aren't you tired of voting for persons for public office just because of their name, their party affiliation, or because they're just sitting there and you know they're sitting there with absolutely no experience at all, or a person who is just looking for a job? Shelby Countyans, now it is the chance and the opportunity to make the change by voting for Mayor Briggs Bernard for the criminal court clerk. Mayor Briggs Bernard has over 39 years of criminal court experience in administration, supervisory, management, and operations. She's a certified public administrator. She has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office. She has supervised criminal court clerk's customer service units. She has been the liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. She has worked closely and collaborated with county and government offices throughout her career. It is now time to make a change in the criminal court clerk's office. Vote for experience. Don't vote for someone who just needs a job. Paid for by the committee to elect Mayor Briggs Bernard, criminal court clerk Karen Jones, treasurer.
She gets the job done. Jamie DeSwangen gets the job done. Hey, she's won city council, now she's running again. Circuit court clerk's office where we need a friend. We want somebody that we can trust. This city needs a leader that won't give up. Step to the left if you're voting, then step to the right if you know it. Then bounce to the one that you know is best to be the circuit court clerk and outdo she gets the job done.
Swearingen for a better relationship with the judges. Swearingen for a better relationship with the lawyers. Swearingen connecting circuit court clerk to the community.
Go out and vote Jamie DeSwangen. Hey, a vote for Swearingen is a vote for you. We're going to the vote.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Farris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Farris, brings to you the finest
In final tribute and obituary programs, Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. Dee also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand-up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110. In this day and time, God is looking for leaders that will lead his people out of the wilderness of despair. And Pastor Jerry D. Tiller has been elected as the pastor of the Greater Mount Moriah Baptist Church in Memphis, Tennessee, along with his wife, Carlina Tiller, who will serve as First Lady, his comforter, his friend, and his comfort when it seems as though Satan is coming against him. Pastor Tiller is a true man of God who has the vision of God and the love of God's people. I salute Greater Mount Moriah Baptist Church for making this wise choice. Jerry D. Tiller, the sixth pastor now of the Greater Mount Moriah. This is an urgent message for all of the citizens of Shelby County. Shelandra Y. Ford has done an excellent job as the Shelby County Register of Deeds, and that is why I am urging you to re-elect her for a second term. Her opponent has been turned out of his political office, and now he wants you to give him a job that he has absolutely no experience in. And why would you change when with Shelandra Y. Ford, you have accountability, you have attainability, and you have accessibility? Vote to re-elect Shelandra Y. Ford, Register of Deeds. And then tell her opponent, if you need a job, Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them places, they hiring.
It's the Daddy-us Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. What Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it may be safe, it is not. This is not a safe place to be for the feeble-minded, the weak individuals, those who dare not want to hear the truth. This ain't the place for you to be. Good evening to you. Welcome again, and thank you for being here on the show. I've got a very crucial subject that I want to deal with. The Willie Lynch
letter? And are you conditioned to hate black folk at all? I want to deal with that. I want to deal with that tonight. And I'm going to step on some toes. I'm going to step on some toes on tonight. I've been out most of the day taking care of business, and I'm just as tired. Thank you, Teron Smith. Anytime you feel like giving an offering, it's good. I am saddened this evening by the mindset of black folk and the mindset to just give up on life. That you reach a point that you're just ready to give up. The traffic has been backed up around the interstate basically for a while today, and they have not reported why the traffic is backed up the way it is. The reason that the traffic is backed up the way it is because a black man parked his truck on the interstate and then took a nosedive off the interstate. 99 out of 100, he's dead. He got on top of the bridge, waved, and jumped off of the bridge. I've got footage of that. If you're weak-stomached, you might want to go take your pee break right now.
Oh, look at him. He finna do. 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 Oh, look at him. He finna do.
Mental health is an issue in our community. he took a nosedive. Off of the interstate. Why did I show it? So that you understand that mental health issues in one's life drive many to the point of no return. It drives individuals to the point that they give up on life. And I want you to see that. I want you to see that. My condolences to his family. I don't know what drove him to that point. That you just drive up and that end of the interstate is high. You just park your car. And you just jump. All right. So much for that. So, God, so much for that. Yeah, that is the highest ramp in the city. Check yourselves. Check your loved ones. When you find yourself in that mental state of where you're ready to give up, talk to somebody. Have a talk with somebody. And somebody gonna say, well, just have a little talk with Jesus. No, sometimes you gotta talk to somebody in the natural realm. You consistently pray, but every now and then when these mental issues, you need to talk to somebody that can give you some earthly consolation. Yeah. And it may be your family that says, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just crazy. All us crazy. If not but by the grace of God, all of us could go and stand on that very same overpass and jump. Talk to somebody. And I want to share that with you before I get into the meat of my show. Find you somebody that you can talk to. Find you somebody that you can call in the midnight hour. Yeah, call Jesus and he'll answer prayer. But he made each and every one of us to be a consoler to somebody else. The question was asked centuries ago. Am I my brother's keeper? Yeah. 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 Find you somebody that you can talk to. We all need to find somebody that we can talk to. And sometimes those of us who feel that we are the strongest are more susceptible to depression because everybody brings their issues and they place it on us, and you try to be a counselor to everybody, but sometimes the counselor needs counseling. I ain't gonna preach to you tonight. Sometimes the very person that's so used to helping everybody else can help everybody with their problems, and yours is pent up on the inside of you because you're so busy dealing with everybody else's issues, you forgot your own problems. You forgot your own issues. You hurting on the inside, and while everybody comes and they talk to you, you ain't got nobody to talk to. I've been there. I've been to the point that I was burdened down. I was depressed. I was dealing with everybody else's issues. If not for my faith in God, there was a bridge that was waiting on me. I've wondered why I was depressed. And I stayed busy dealing with everybody else's problems. All day long, I'm dealing with everybody else's problems. My phone is ringing. My email is going out. I'm meeting folk. Can you handle this? But then, before I got married, I find myself in my house. The lights, the cameras were off. I would hope for the phone to ring to have somebody to talk to. But if not but by the grace of God, and the enemy was on me. And please understand, my brothers and sisters, if Satan is not after you, he already got you. Thank you, Shanice. And I'm going to get into my subject, but after I saw that, you can't open up to everybody. In many cases, you can't open up to the preacher. Sometimes your hope is a rank sinner. You got to find somebody that you can talk to. And I don't know who I'm talking to tonight. But there's somebody that's watching me right now. You're dealing with depression. You're letting the thoughts and the opinions of other folk bother you. You want to be there for everybody else, but you're not there for yourself. Many of you that's watching me tonight, you thought about giving it up. You thought about ending your life. You thought that life was not worth living. You thought that nobody cared about you when the biggest person that didn't care about you was you. You wanted to drive off into the river. You wanted to pick up the gun and place it at your head. You wanted to slit your wrists. But the God in you will let it be. Your mama's prayers came into play. You ain't been to church, you ain't been praying, but your mama used to pray for you all the time and tell the Lord, Lord, keep my child. You wanted to take a handful of pills and go to sleep and never wake up. You've lost loved ones in your life. And you want to give up on life because your mama died, your daddy died, your wife died, your husband died. Well, I'm telling you tonight, to that individual right now that's watching me that's got that pill bottle and you're on the very edge. I wrote a song, standing on the edge about to fall, and you caught me. And many of us, and I'm trying to get off of this and get into my subject. Many of us are on the edge of death, man. Many of us. You ready to give up. Bills got you down. Relationships got you down. Children got you down. Some of you said, if I go to sleep and don't wake up, everything's all right. But I ask you tonight to trust in God. trust in God, and then trust in yourself. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. But I just felt the need when I saw that young man jump off that overpass today, man. That hurt my heart, man. Because he needed to talk to somebody. And the sad thing is, he may have attempted to talk to somebody. And they laughed at him. He waved at the crowd, at the onlookers that were taking pictures. He waved goodbye. I've been there. Been there. Anybody here been there? Have you been there? You've been so depressed you didn't know what to do?
Power on. Connection successful.
Man, I was that way right after my mother died. And I was going through some deep stuff. Dealing with her death. Doc, what's going on? You trying to be good to everybody. And we've got to learn that you can't be good to everybody. And I recorded a song. See if I can get it to play.
strength to stand. Standing on the edge about to fall, and you called me. Thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. I cried so very much that my tears had gone dry. I questioned the Lord, can you help me understand why? The more I tried to do right, seemed like things kept going wrong. I didn't mess with no one, but folk wouldn't leave me alone. I certainly couldn't see the way. Won't you let me see a brighter day? Hoping everything would be okay. I was standing on the edge about to fall, and you called me. Thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. Standing on the edge about to fall, and you called me. Thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. Lived from check to check, couldn't barely clothe myself. Bills constantly piled up, the rent was 3 months past due. Put myself on the rent bed, every week took another payday loan. Playing and lost in the casino, got in this situation wrong. This journey couldn't see the way. Won't you let me see a brighter day? Hoping everything would be okay. I was standing on the edge of the fall. I was about to fall. And Jesus, you called me. Thank you, Lord, for doing you gave heartaches to the you called me. Please turn the light on me, and you called me. Thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. I was standing on the wall, and you called me. Thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. Standing on the edge about to fall, and you called me. I thank you, Lord, you gave me the strength to stand. Yeah, I recorded that song
Power off.
probably about 4 or 5, probably about 5 years ago. Standing on the edge, about to fall, and you caught me. Man, and you never say never. You never say, I ain't gonna do that. You don't know what life is going to bring you to. You just got to hope that God brings you through. That brother that jumped off that bridge today,
He didn't make up his mind all at once. There had been something that was bothering him. But he didn't have nobody to talk to. See, you can't always talk to your family. Because sometimes the issue that has your life balled up comes from blood folk. Sometimes it's the folk that's all around you. They're the sharks in your ocean. They're the sharks that's trying to destroy you, envious, jealous of you. And all you want to do is live and survive. You depressed. Don't look like I'm gonna get into my other show. It'll wait till tomorrow night. Because I want to help somebody if somebody needs some help. This is what it's about. This is about ministry. I get plenty of nights to do the radical shows. But when I looked at that brother, when I look at that brother, he took a nosedive off the highest bridge of the interstate. Why are you willing to take your life? Why are you ready to give up? And I'm going to open up the phone lines in a few minutes and talk to anybody that wants to talk. But why? Yes, that was in Memphis. I want you to look at it again. I want you to look at it again.
Oh, look at him. He finna do. 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 Oh, look at him. He finna do.
Look at that picture. Look at that picture. And yeah, he waved goodbye. Yeah, this happened in Memphis earlier today. Wish I could have talked to the brother. Wish I could have just found out what was troubling him. I'm sure he's somebody's son. I'm sure he's somebody's father. Maybe even somebody's husband, a man. Somebody's friend. One thing, and you're right, Ruby Pearl, one of the things that we as black men, we've been taught to hold it in. You ain't no man if you show your emotions, you're a punk. You want to cry, but you're scared that if you cry, folk are going to downplay your manhood. Real men don't cry. And you can't be a man in this day and time and you don't cry. You're doing all you can to provide and support your family. And sometimes the people with you or you're married to or you're in a relationship never show you any appreciation. You can't never do enough. Why at that point? Why at that point? Why at that point in the bridge did something hit him at that point in the bridge that he says, I'm tired. Brethren, cry if you have to. Go on the back road, go to the park, and just boo-hoo and get it out, brother. Man, I've had to cry. I've had to cry, man. It's a man, it's a woman. You listening to me tonight, and you at the end of your rope. You've already made some decisions. Pastor, I'm at the end of my rope. What do I do when I get to the end of my rope? You tie a knot in the end of that rope and you hold on. Some of you trying to drink yourself together to death. Brothers, it ain't that you're weak. It ain't that you're weak. Your tears may just save your life. I'm ministering to somebody tonight. Let go of your problems.
Power on.
Let go of your problems tonight.
Connection successful.
Man, you thinking about robbing somebody or doing something wrong.
Liberty Bibbity. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you like.
Indeed. Wednesday nights are your time, so sit back, relax. To dine, food is the center of our culture.
Are just a release of the pain, sorrow, but after a while, you won't have to cry no more. Don't you worry, God's gonna wipe every tear away. Can I say that one more time? Sing, son.
in your depression right now, I want you to stop whatever it is that you're doing. If the spirit of depression is on you right now, I want you to stop right now. And I want you to understand that as you are crying, as you are depressed, God is there for you. If you got the faith of a grain of mustard seed, you can't let your problems defeat you tonight. I don't need you to tell me what I need to play. I play what I need to play. That's my number, y'all. I forgot it. Won't he do it?
Please listen. Weeping may do it for a night. Joy will come. In the morning, here's what I want you to do. Hold on to his unchanging hand. Brand new day. It's a
Some of you ain't had a good night's sleep and you don't know when. You're letting the life's trials burden you down.
You got to hold on. 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 You and you and you and you and you and you and you. Brand new day. It's a
Dominique told us you think I'm concerned about the weather. I'm on the inside. Bishop Paul Morton, he's going to wipe all of my tears away. I didn't get into Willie Lynch, and ain't no need to be trying to switch over into that at this point. You need somebody to talk to. Go and call me. Let's talk. I see some of you talking about you ain't slept in 23 days and 22 days. My question to you tonight is why? My question to you tonight is why are you allowing the issues of life to take your life? Scripture says that a man that is born of a woman his days are full of trouble. Trouble is a part. Brother, please don't be speaking to me in the middle of my program. You should have spoke to me at the beginning of the program. Problems and troubles are a part of this thing that we call life. But God got you, man. God got you, lady. You worried about your bills. As long as you got life, you gonna have some bills. But you walking the flow, you pacing the flow. You're wringing your hands. Lord, what am I going to do? I've learned now that to take some problems to the Lord and leave them with Him. If you're going to worry, why pray? And if you're going to pray, why worry? Have you asked God to let you have a peaceful night? Those of you that I see on here talking about you having sleepless nights. I've been there. You ain't by yourself. But I've had to tell God that these issues, these problems that I'm having in life, I'm giving them to you. I don't want them. I can't do nothing with them. I'm giving them to you. But I want to tell you tonight, and the old folk used to say it, He may not come when you want Him. But He's an on-time God. Will somebody say, yes, He is? Do you know that God should go through some troubles so He can bless you? You mad because they fired you on the job. You've been there 20 years. You ain't never had no promotion. You don't give a 15 minutes break. You get 1 week of vacation. But you've been wanting something new in your life. But you held on to that job and they fired you. You don't even know why they fired you. You thought that you was a good flow sweeper. You thought you were marvelous in the warehouse, but they fired you. And you said, woe is me. You started to sing the hee-haw song. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Then out of somewhere, I don't say nowhere, God is not an accidental God. God is a God of plan, and God is a God of purpose. Here you get a job, you go and look for a job, and God gives you a job making double what you're making. If God had not allowed them to fire you, He couldn't have blessed you with something new because you were satisfied in your state of misery. And that's the reason that some of you can't be blessed, is because you're satisfied in your state of misery. You're unhappy where you are. You're unhappy with who you're with. And you won't release yourself from the hurt. You won't release yourself from the pain. Oh, look at God. Anybody watching me tonight know that He will? Anybody know that you know that you know that you know that God has a plan for and a purpose for your life? So if you know that God has a plan and a purpose for your life, why are you willing to give up on life? Quit worrying about what folk say about you. Quit worrying about what folk think of you. You've made some errors, you've made some mistakes in your life, and you want to forgive everybody but yourself. You mad at something that you did 30 years ago that God has already thrown into the sea of forgetfulness. Release yourself and let yourself go. I'm going to open up the phone lines if you want to talk. You can. You blocking your own blessings. I wish I could have talked to that brother. I get all the crazy calls from crazy folk. I wish I could have talked to the brother. I wish I could have sat down and had some coffee with him, or had a drink with him. And tell them, brother, that whatever you're going through, somebody else went through that, probably me. Nine oh one 231-9239 is my number. 901 Dolly D, you saying yes, rough side of the mountain. I don't sing that song. And I hope when I explain to you why I don't sing, I'm climbing up the rough side of the mountain, you'll understand that that song is a bullshit song. I'm coming up.
Unknown caller.
Is a bullshit song. Why you climbing mountains? When God says, speak to your mountains and make your mountains run and jump into the sea. Why are you trying to climb up the rough side of a mountain when all you got to do is talk to the mountains in your life? You trying to climb. You need some exercise?
Unknown caller.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Pastor. How you doing?
I'm doing marvelous. How are you?
All right. My name's Barbara, and I was calling because I've listened to your story.
Ma'am, don't try to listen to whatever it is that you're listening to.
I was listening to you tonight, and I was just thinking, back here in 2017, I had a stroke. Then my husband was here to help me. Then back here in June, I lost my husband. They found him dead. Someone killed him.
You found, wait a minute. You found your husband, what, man? What happened to your husband?
They found him dead. I don't know for sure what happened.
Okay. You had a stroke and they found your husband dead. And what, ma'am?
I don't understand what the young man was going through because I decided, since I had this stroke, I'm unable to walk. I've been in a wheelchair for the last 3 years. Me being the person who used to be working and everything, I thought about taking my life. And that's it.
All right, now, let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Your name's Barbara, right?
Yes, sir.
Barbara, why you want to kill yourself?
I just didn't, after losing my husband, being with him for so many 15 years, I just felt like I didn't know what to do.
All right, let me ask you this. Who would you have preferred to die? You or your husband?
He did, so.
Ma'am?
I said he did.
No, I'm asking you. Would you have preferred? Would you have preferred that you died?
No, sir.
So if you did not prefer that you died, then why you want to kill yourself? You do know that life and death is in the hands of God, right?
Yes, sir. I was just feeling that way because my body hurts every day. I mean, all day this pain from this stroke, and then dealing with his death, it's rough. It's rough. That's when I was listening to you when you said you had a stroke and the doctor told you that you should be, you walked straight out the hospital. I was sitting there thinking, now, I went to the hospital, letting them know I was having a stroke, and they didn't do anything but send me home told me muscle spasm. I had this stroke after, it stayed on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things I don't know.
So how do you feel? How do you feel tonight?
But I don't. Sir?
Are you tonight, right now, are you glad that you are alive?
Yes, sir.
No, wait a minute. Are you glad that you are alive?
Yes, sir.
So, you're in a wheelchair, right?
Yes, sir.
But you're still alive.
Yes, sir.
And do you suffer from any type of paralysis?
Yes, sir. I can't use my left arm. I can't walk.
But you still alive?
Yes, sir.
Are you happy to be alive?
Yes, I am. Yes, Lord. Yes, sir.
God been good to you?
All the time.
So, God is good to you even in that wheelchair, right?
Yes, sir.
You're able to praise God even in that wheelchair.
Yes, I do. I praise Him every day, all day. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. When you go to bed tonight, do you want to wake up?
Sir?
When you go to bed tonight to go to sleep, do you want to get up in the morning, even if you got to get in the wheelchair?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to wake up in the morning?
Yes, sir.
So then, out of all that you have been through, Barbara,
yes, sir.
God's still good.
All the time, every day, all day.
Even though you're sitting in that wheelchair, God is good. Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you know that there have been many who had strokes and they died?
Yes, sir. I know. When I had my stroke, it's like 4 people had one, and all of them gone. I'm still here. Thank you, God.
And so then you got something to live for.
Yes, sir.
You got something that even right now, with your one good hand, you can lift it up in the air and tell God, thank you then, can't you?
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
You don't sound like you mean it. You need to be able to shout out to God that I thank you, that even in the condition that I'm in, even in the shape that I'm in pretty good shape for the shape that I'm in.
Yes.
Barbara, don't give up.
Yes, sir.
See, you're a testimony. You're a testimony that even though I had a stroke, I'm still alive. You can talk to other folk who've had a stroke and give them some hope. Barbara?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God good. How old are you, Barbara?
All the time. 56.
You 56 years old?
Yes, sir.
You know God's a 56-year-old healing God, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You keep on watching me here, Barbara?
Yes, sir. You know me well. You know me well.
Who are you, Barbara?
Me, I'm the one years ago when you was a bounty hunter. We drove by a car, and then we was in the motorcycle club together.
We was in what together?
Look, you were down there, you was pound for pound. I was in the pocket down at the motorcycle club.
Now, Don, you know I don't remember. I don't remember everybody's car that I repossessed.
Yes, sir.
But God's good to you, Barbara. Be blessed, darling.
Yes, thank you.
Woo.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. God got you, Barbara. And don't let anybody make you think that because you're in a wheelchair, God ain't got you. You're living under His grace and you're living under His mercy. You're living under His power. And God can use your affliction to save the life of somebody else. The number is 901-231-9237. Anita Rogers, I see you trying to reach me. Since I know you, I'll call you. Hold on, Newt, let me see. See if I can get you on this box.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm here.
You on the box?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me turn the box up.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I was reading the comments.
I'm trying to, wait a minute, I'm trying to turn this thing all the way up. Go ahead, babe.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm not hearing you. Go ahead.
I don't know if anybody can relate to me, but have anybody ever felt like they was doomed from the start?
Okay. Wait a minute, because I want to hear this. I don't know what's wrong with this box. Wait a minute,
You want me to trade that for the house phone?
What kind of phone are you on?
I'm on the cell phone.
Okay. I should be able to pick you up.
901. 901.
I know this thing is fully charged. I hear you in the box. Bluetooth is on. Go ahead. I'm going to try something. I'm going to just talk to you on the speaker then. Go ahead, Anita.
Okay. I said, and it might be some people out there can relate to me. I have felt that I've never had a chance, really, in life from the time I was a child. It always seemed like the world was always against me. Never had no family support. Nobody supports you. Nothing that you do is ever good enough. don't care how many accomplishments that I've made. It's never good enough. You always a friend to lean. I'm always that friend that you always feel strong for other people. But people don't understand that I need to be weak sometimes and vulnerable and have somebody to lean on. Sometimes the pressure get hard, sometimes that you just don't have no one to talk to. And the people that you want to talk to, they want to make fun of you. They want to call you weak. And there's just really no help out there. And you gotta seek professional help because your family and friends are not what they so-called supposed to be. They will laugh in your face and they will use it as ammunition against you. Like I said, I felt that I never had a chance from the start because nothing I do, it seems like it's never enough. And sometimes giving up seems like the easy way out and the only way out. You get tired. You get so fucking tired. You get so tired and it seems like prayer just don't work. So what is the answers? So how do I help me when I always have the answers for other people, but you never have answers for yourself?
Anita, that's the answer right there. Stop trying to save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Take off your damn cape. Take that S off your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And deal with you and deal with your issues.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm tired.
See,
I'm so
look, let me tell you something. And I ain't gonna listen to you be tired.
Okay.
Okay? Not you?
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
But I'm human.
Okay.
You can only take so fucking much.
Anita, I will not allow you to tell me that you're willing to give up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, you know, I know you personally, baby.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got too much going for you.
I do.
You're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Okay? You got a good career going for you. You got a lovely daughter. Why do you give a fuck what somebody else think or does?
That's my whole problem. You want everybody. I want everybody to like me. You don't want everybody to think highly of me.
You can't. Anita, baby, please. You can't worry about everybody thinking highly of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can't, baby. You can't.
It hurts. Especially when it's coming from the people that you love.
Fuck them people.
Okay. I hear you.
Okay? Fuck them people.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I want you to dry your eyes. I want you to dry your eyes, baby.
Okay. But I'll be so strong for everybody.
Anita, stop.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
being strong for other folk.
Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Okay?
Yes.
Fuck them.
I hear you. Okay.
See, you got to learn how to say fuck you.
Okay. Okay. You're right.
That's your problem. I got my own problems.
Yeah.
I got my own issues. You got a beautiful daughter to live for.
Yes, I do.
Okay?
I do. I do.
So,
I do.
Anita, see, let me tell you something. You know I love you, don't you?
I love you more.
Okay.
But I don't have nobody to just, tell me what you told me. I don't have no one to talk to.
Wait a minute, Anita, you got my personal number.
I know.
Okay? You have my personal number. You are personally able to contact me. And out of all the times that we talked, you never brought this to me that you felt like this.
Because I didn't want nobody to see the side of me. I didn't want nobody to see the side of me. I really, really didn't. Because, like I said, I always want to be the strong person. I never wanted people to know that my hurt, when I hurt, I'm a human, and I hurt just like everybody else, and I have to let this shit go. I'm so tired of hurting. I try to reach out to one person, and this son of a bitch told me, find somebody else to help you, and I thought it was my friend, and it just broke my heart, and this was recently. And you know this person too, and when we get off the air, I'll tell you who it is.
Look,
I'm trying,
baby, when your heart starts breaking, get some super glue. Get the super glue of life, baby. Super glue of faith.
Yes.
And I know damn well you ain't letting no man hurt you.
No, that's not the case.
Okay.
That's not the case at all. No, it's a deep-rooted hurt that happened to me when I was a teenager.
Okay. Then me and you'll talk.
Yes, we will.
We'll talk off air.
Yes.
Me and you will talk.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I gotta let this shit go. I gotta let it go. I have to.
How old were you when this happened, Anita?
I was 18.
You was who?
I was 18. I've been holding on to the shit for years. For years. And I'm so ready to let this shit go. This is killing me. It's eating me up on the inside. I can't take it no more.
Okay.
I can't. I can't.
You working tomorrow?
No.
Okay. When I get off the air in the morning, we'll talk. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be okay, baby. I'm coming out in a minute. I'll be out in a minute. Mom, okay. Okay, I love you. I'll be out in a minute. Mommy, okay.
You know you got me as your support system, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, baby, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta talk to you. I gotta let this shit go. It's killing me, Thaddeus. It's killing me. It's killing me.
Now drag your eyes.
Oh, we are. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now.
Don't-
I might not have been
don't-
to the people that's listening,
don't-
but
See, don't let your daughter, if you gotta cry, go in the bathroom.
I am. I'm in the bathroom now, but she can still hear me.
Turn the water on.
I'm sitting on the floor.
Huh?
I'm sitting on the floor.
You sitting on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I'm sitting on the floor.
Baby.
This is my place where I come and cry and pray. Because I am in such a dark place. And won't nobody listen to me. Because they think I'm supposed to be the strong one. And be there for just everybody. I'm tired of being strong for everybody. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
You and I will talk
Okay.
on tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, baby.
And I know you ain't gonna do nothing crazy.
I ain't gonna, no, I'm not gonna do nothing.
You ain't at that point. But you are at a point where you need to let go and let God. She's not suicidal, y'all. She's just hurting from some issues in life. Learn to say fuck you. It's such a beautiful 2 words. Sometimes you just run them together. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Learn to say, and learn to say fuck you with some energy. Fuck you.
how tired I am. That's how fucking tired I am. I don't have no energy. Sometimes I understand when people just say fuck it and just end it. They get tired. And I'm tired. So tired. Yeah, I got a wonderful career. Got a house. I mean, people look at me. They think oh, she got it all. She got it going on. But they don't want to carry this fucking pain.
Girl,
they don't want this.
didn't you have a good time at my party? Didn't you have a good time at my party the other night?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yes, call me.
Okay. So I'm putting another party together for May the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna party that night too.
Yes, we are.
You know how I feel about you, and I know how you feel about me. Okay?
I love you to pieces.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
So.
That's why I keep myself so busy, so I don't go to that dark place.
Okay.
And so I don't have to think about it.
Cut the lights on. When you see the dog coming up, cut the lights on, baby. You are the light. You know God. And see, I know that you know who God is.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let the God that you know turn the light on. Let there be light.
Okay. You know I know God. I was a member of your church. I went to all your churches. I went to the one you started out in. Just started out in Westwood. So I love God. And you know this. So you know my heart. Like you say, you know me personally.
And you know how to personally contact me.
Yes.
Okay.
Please call me
so when you see that you're going in the dog and the candle won't glow, call me.
I will. I will.
Okay?
I will. Thank you. And I love you.
I love you too.
I love you so much. I do. I truly do. And I trust you. I know you won't turn your back on me like so many other people did. Yeah, I know you'll be there for me. Thank you so much.
I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, baby. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.
As well as I know her, I didn't know this area. Okay. Okay. And while y'all giving her advice, what about giving yourselves some? Because everybody's situation is a different situation. Okay. What are you doing to bring peace of mind to yourself? This coronavirus was deadly in so many ways. I don't know why I want to talk to you or not. Al Jackson. Oh, I hung up on you, Al. I didn't mean to hang up on you, brother.
Powering on. Welcome to
Let me try this other box, because Al, you can try that. COVID was designed to not only kill your body, but to kill your mind.
Unknown caller.
Go ahead, Al. Go ahead, Al.
I was in the Navy, and I got this call from my stepdad that my grandfather had passed. And the next day was Thanksgiving, which was his birthday. tried to commit suicide. So I had 24. I had a 24 bottle of pills of Excedrin, and I had 17 in my mouth. And I tried to swallow them all at once with no water. And as they were dissolving on my tongue, my cousin called me. And he said, man, I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you and I love you. And if you need me, I'm here. That was in 94. And ever since then, I've told him that he saved my life. Just that one little thing that somebody called and thought about me during that most traumatic time in my life. And what I can offer to all of your listeners that have gone or going through something, that one thing about death is that it's something you never get over, but you just have to learn to live without. You want to harbor some of that energy or that pain into a great place. If you're dealing with a death, I tell people all the time, because I've had to speak at funerals because it's been cathartic for me to help people in that manner. Take the time for yourself. As you alluded to with that lady, you got to fuck everybody else and just do you. I would say take a vacation. Just get away and just do something for you, because if you stay in that abysmal place, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And that's about all I could really say on that, but I just wanted to just share that with you.
Thank you, Al.
All right, thanks, Pastor.
Man, you don't know the pain that many people are suffering from. There are many people that smile when they want to frown. You're smiling, but on the inside, you're tore up. You've got to learn to release yourself. You can't make anybody else happy until you learn how to make yourself happy. You can't save the world. I had to learn that. I had to quit being super nigga. I had to quit running into the telephone booth of life, putting on a cape, up and away. I'm trying to save everybody. I want to be everybody's hero. I want to solve everybody's issue. But then when I got all by myself, I didn't have nobody to solve mine. Man, I thought, yes, Selena. I get in that house. Wasn't near as big as this that I'm in now. But looked like the walls would close in on me. I was all right in the daytime. I was all right as long as I was busy. But then I leave the TV studio. I go to the house by myself. Sometimes I found myself, Selena, wanting somebody at the house, not to even be intimate, not to screw, nothing. But I was in such a state that I just wanted some company. I wanted to talk to somebody until I go to sleep. I lay down, have the TV on. Couldn't go to sleep. Take them little gummy things, melatonin, whatever. Couldn't go to sleep. Then when I would go to sleep, I got to get up at 5:30, be on the radio. I wouldn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock. 5:30, I wake up. And you know when God gives you an assignment, Satan hears the assignment that God gives you. And it becomes Satan's job. I hope I'm helping somebody. It becomes Satan's job to block your assignment. And I keep telling you, I told you earlier, if Satan does not have you, if he already has you, he ain't worried about you. Looked like my depression would leave when the sun came up. Weeping may endure for a night, but the joy will come in the morning. And I have to talk to Satan. I have to tell Satan, not today. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I'm about to rejoice and be glad in it. But my brothers and sisters, when you give all of you to everybody else, you ain't got nothing left for you. Some calls I don't take no more. Sometimes when folk call me, my thing is, you got the money? Because then I know they finna hang up. They ain't finna bother me. They ain't gonna call me no more. So when we talk about depression, we've all been there. You can't be alive. You can't be human if you haven't had some depression in your life.
Power off.
Do you hear me? You can't be alive Some folk are leeches. Their only purpose is to drain you. And some people only want to be around you to see what you can do for them. Lord have mercy. They'll suck you dry. They'll suck all your emotions away, all of your energy away. Some of you got to learn how to take your family members no. Some of you got to learn how to take your mama no. She got 20 children and she wants you to do everything. Lord have mercy. I just stepped on somebody's toes. S- 20 children. You got 20 sisters and brothers. But your mama, when she don't want nothing, she love all the other children. Good. Ooh. Lord Jesus, I just hit somebody's house. Stop that is. She cooked for everybody else. She got something good to say about all your sisters and brothers. Woo! But when she needs somebody to take her to the doctor, when she runs out of money for her medicine, when she needs somebody to take her by the funeral home to see somebody, take her to the store, it's always you. When she gets sick, it's always you. And none of your other sisters and brothers got time for your mama. Lord have mercy. I done preached tonight. 5 minutes to 9. I'm going to play all these commercials on the end as I go off. Whew. I thank God for Jesus tonight. Tell your mama, no. I brought you into the world. Thank you. Cut them off. People that are miserable in their own world, stay out of their world. If somebody you know is always miserable, stay out of their world. Ooh. My thing is, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. And I don't feel bad if I don't fuck with you. That's the reason I block so many folks. I don't have to be bothered with you. Ooh. Lord have mercy. I hope this show tonight has helped somebody. I really do. I hope that this show has helped somebody tonight. I had my little book out here on the Willie Lynch letter. In fact, it was Anita that told me about the man jumping off the bridge. We were talking earlier this evening. I said, send it to me. Let me see this. And when I got on the air, I was all prepared. I had my Willie Lynch book here. But the Spirit moved another way. Woo! And I regret, I don't even know, 9 times out of 10, they have not identified the person that jumped. It bothers me that our paths have not crossed. It bothered me that our paths, that I didn't have the opportunity to talk to this brother. Not like a preacher, but like a friend. Like a man that has had problems too. I'll never pretend with you that my life has been perfect. But I want you to know that what God has done for me, God will do it for you. I'm not perfect today. I'm known to fuck up. But I'm so glad that He looks beyond my faults. Thank you, Lord. And He sees my needs. I'm returning Sunday morning. I took about 3 months off of the Sunday morning virtuals church. Sunday morning became a depressing time for me. Get you by the thousands during the week, And then Sunday morning is by the hundreds. Some could not differentiate between the show and entertainment and ministry. So I just took a rest from it. I said, ain't nobody listening to me on Sunday mornings. No way. So I just would do it. But God spoke to me. If you can help one, if you can save one, if you can deliver one. And I got to playing around in this computer. And something popped up in this computer I didn't even know was in here. It was a thing I had done several years ago. And I had always said that if I ever have to do the show, and this was before the pandemic, that if I had to ever do the show, I'd use this as my Sunday morning intro. I'm gonna play. Y'all can't see it, those of you on Instagram. So that was the, I just found it in the computer. Whew. All right. Like I said, I hope tonight has been a blessing to someone. I'm tired. But I will be back Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, and I say an hour of power. And we'll probably do that. Again, I hope that I've touched somebody's life tonight, somebody's situation. Nita, I'll talk to you in a little bit. If not tonight, I'll talk to you in the morning. I got to be up at 5:30 and back. on the radio at 6 a.m. in the morning. Whew. Did y'all enjoy me? I hope you did. Thanks to those of you who contributed to the ministry on tonight. If you desire to contribute to the ministry, its Cash App is $ Naked Truth Ministries. Bad chick, I'm ignoring him. I hope that if you were going through something, that this show tonight has helped you. Okay, I'm going to run these commercials. Instagram y'all ain't interested in hearing the commercials. But I thank each and every one of you. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on the radio. Good night, and I'll see y'all on the radio.
Hi, I'm Floyd Bonner. Since electing me as sheriff of Shelby County, we have increased our number of deputies in our multi-agency gang unit. In addition, we've kept our commitment to protecting our school kids by staffing several Memphis and Shelby County schools with school resource officers, all the while effectively managing our annual budget. We have also worked with our criminal justice partners to establish strategies to reduce our jail population responsibly. In my first term, we prioritized connecting the sheriff's office with the community in a new way. That's why I've created a citizens hiring committee which gives everyday citizens like you an opportunity to help select our next generation of deputy sheriffs. We're just getting started, and I would really appreciate your vote so we can continue to work hard to make all of Memphis and Shelby County a safe place to live, work, and play.
Election Day, May 3rd. Paid for by Friends of Floyd Bonner. Shirley Jackson, Treasurer.
I'm Reginald Milton. For the past 8 years, I've served as your Shelby County Commissioner. For the past 20 years, I have been the Executive Director of the nonprofit South Memphis Alliance, which has worked with children in our juvenile justice system and our children in foster care. We need elected officials who have experience, civic servants who understand the challenges that we're facing today. I'm asking you to support me as I seek to run for the next juvenile court clerk seat. I need your support. I need your prayers. Now more than ever, experience matters.
We've all heard about sea moss and what it can do to rejuvenate one's body.
It contains 92 minerals. It supports a healthy heart, good digestion. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, and there are so many more uses for sea moss. Now, you can order online from Envision Sea Moss. That's right, Envision Sea Moss. Or you probably thought that sea moss only comes in that one bland flavor. Well, Envision has it in natural strawberry, mango, pineapple, elderberry, honey cinnamon, and so many more flavors. Go right now to the website, envisionseamoss.com. Envision Sea Moss ships around the world. Have a more healthier you right now. Go to envisionseamoss.com. 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 It's official. Judge Felicia Corbin Johnson will seek re-election to the Shelby County Circuit Court Division 1 on August 4, 2022. Judge Corbin Johnson wants you to know she has worked hard to serve the legal community and litigants and administer justice in a fair, impartial, and compassionate manner. She is honored to serve as a member of the judiciary on the Shelby County Circuit Court and preside over cases of great importance and consequence. She is duly qualified, well-versed in the law, steady, and has the qualities and ideas that you want in a judge. Judge Corbin Johnson sincerely appreciates and thanks the legal profession, clergy, business, and civic organizations, government officials, and the entire Shelby County community for the support and confidence you have placed in her these 7 years. And she respectfully asks that you continue to have confidence in her as she moves forward to re-election in 2022. Please help re-elect Judge Corbin Johnson, Shelby County Court, Division 1. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Felicia Johnson, Larry Banks, Treasurer.
Aren't you tired of voting for persons for public office just because of their name, their party affiliation, or because they're just sitting there and you know they're sitting there with absolutely no experience at all, or a person who is just looking for a job? Shelby Countyans, now it is the chance and the opportunity to make the change by voting for Mayern Briggs Bernard for the criminal court clerk. Mayern Briggs Bernard has over 39 years of criminal court experience in administration, supervisory, management, and operations. She's a certified public administrator. She has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office. She has supervised criminal court clerk's customer service units. She has been the liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. She has worked closely and collaborated with county and government offices throughout her career. It is now time to make a change in the criminal court clerk's office. Vote for experience. Don't vote for someone who just needs a job. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Mayern Briggs Bernard, Criminal Court Clerk Karen Jones, Treasurer.
Citizens of Cordova, it is time to elect a proven leader to represent you on the Shelby County Commission. And the person that is capable of doing that job is Karan Fosun. Karan Fosun wants you to elect her to the position of Shelby County Commission District 5. Karan and her husband Charlie have lived in Cordova 20 years and have chosen to raise their 2 sons there. She has 9 years of experience as the chief administrator of the Shelby County Commission, and she's licensed also in Tennessee to sell real estate. She's a wife, she's a mother that's concerned and committed to making family life better
for all of the citizens of Cordova and to make business owners comfortable in opening their businesses there. Karan Folsom says, and I quote, "I want to fight for families just like ours to ensure that Cordova has an authentic voice that is committed to our getting what is due us," unquote. Cordova, Karan Folsom, is prepared to be your crime fighter. Karan Folsom wants to invest in the children's education of Cordova and Cordova's infrastructure. Cordova, vote for Karan Folsom to the Shelby County Commission, District 5. And don't you dare wait until May 3rd. Early voting is April 13th through the 28th. Paid for by friends of Karan Folsom for the Shelby County Commission, District 5. This is an urgent message for all of the citizens of Shelby County. Shelandra Y. Ford has done an excellent job as the Shelby County Register of Deeds, and that is why I am urging you to re-elect her for a second term. Her opponent has been turned out of his political office, and now he wants you to give him a job that he has absolutely no experience in. And why would you change when with Shelandra Y. Ford, you have accountability, you have attainability, and you have accessibility? Vote to re-elect Shelandra Y. Ford, Register of Deeds. And then tell her opponent, if you need a job, Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them places, they hiring.
She gets the job done. Jamie DeSwangen gets the job done. Hey, she's won city council, now she's running again. Circuit court clerk's office where we need a friend. We want somebody that we can trust. This city needs a leader that won't give up. Step to the left if you're voting, then step to the right if you know it. Then bounce to the one that you know is best to be the circuit court clerk and outdo the rest. She gets the job done.
Swearingen for a better relationship with the judges. Swearingen for a better relationship with the lawyers. Swearingen connecting circuit court clerk to the community.
Go out and vote Jamie DeSwangen. Hey, a vote for Swearingen is a vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do. A vote for Swearingen is a vote for you. We're going to the poll and we know what to do.
Paid for by friends to elect Jamita Swearingen, Juliet Waddell Pittman, Treasurer.
Greetings, citizens of District 86. My name is Will Richardson, and I'm asking to be your next state representative. I'm a husband, I'm a father, grandfather, multiple business owner, decorated veteran, man of God, and I care about the people. Yes, we have our challenges within our city and our state. That's why I'm asking for your support to continue the legacy and the hard work of our district. I want to be your voice in Nashville to assist in lowering crime, bringing better education for our children, bringing quality and affordable health care, and jobs back to our city. Remember on August 4th to consider me, Will Richardson, as your next state representative for District 86. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court, Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs Judge. Ed Payton is the treasurer.
Gary War Promotions presents Keep the Dream Alive 2022. Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church, 6120 Winchester Road, Memphis. Starring Harvey Watkins Jr. and the Canton Spirituals. Pastor Ronnie Strong and the Sensational Strong Family. That name of Jesus. Doc McKenzie and the Highlights. I'll be alright. George Dean and the Gospel 4. I've got a new way. Annie and the Caldwell Singers, the Echo Airs, Minister Cedric King and Restoration, Soul Sisters, plus God's Children, Mountain Man, and Melodic Truth. Keep the Dream Alive 2022, the baddest gospel quartet concert of 2022. Sunday, May 22nd, 5 p.m. at New Direction Christian Church. Advanced admission $35, $45 at the door. For tickets and information, call Gary War at